It would be pretty nasty if you never cleaned up after yourself or if you never washed yourself, right? But we never actually do that with our emotions. So today I'm going to talk about how to prepare an emotional cleansing ritual.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what is up, everybody? Ross Cessna from Spiritual Phoenix Studios, bringing you some practical spiritual guidance. And today we are talking about an emotional cleansing ritual. So, what is an emotional cleansing ritual? It's an act of mindfully purging old and stagnant emotional energy. And again, just think of the various types of physical hygiene you do. Now, ask yourself if you ever consciously practice an emotional equivalent. For most of us, we really don't, right? How can an emotional cleansing ritual help? Think of your energy centers like plumbing in your house, and typically its job is to bring in fresh water and remove wastewater. However, sometimes things clog up the works. When this happens, you can't remove the waste or add fresh water until you deal with it. This ritual will help kind of purge that emotional gunk so everything flows how it should. Now, how to create an emotional cleansing ritual, right? Considering all of us experience life through our perception, flexibility in any ritual is essential. However, in my experience, there are several critical components to help make a great ritual, and I'll offer a couple of suggestions for each aspect, right? So, for step one, every ritual, in my opinion, should begin with understanding the issue at hand. And that's where self awareness comes into play. To make the most of this, we need to examine our emotions consciously. And here is a suggested way to do this: journaling, right? I believe journaling before a ritual is essential no matter what you are trying to achieve. It allows you to get clear on what you hope to accomplish. And in this instance, I would suggest journaling on the top three emotionally charged situations you've recently encountered. And if you want to take that a step further, one of the things you can even do is begin to look at the root problem of maybe where those emotions have stemmed from. Because most of our emotional responses are programmed within the first 7 years of our life. And there's a lot of wisdom in there if we're willing to go back and look at it. After you've kind of done the self reflection aspect of it, you would want to incorporate some kind of healing elements into the ritual. And while I don't think crystals and incense are the only solutions for healing, they add a nice touch. And I think that so much of ritual is about setting the ambiance and creating the space, right? And here are some suggested crystals for a emotional cleansing ritual: golden tiger's eye, Carnelian, peach moonstone are some good ones. And there's a video that I did earlier on this month about those stones, and you can check that out. And there is also several incenses I would recommend, which is sandalwood and myrrh. And again, that there's a little bit of information about those in that video about the crystals as well. So check out that video. And then next one is intention. Here's where the rubber meets the road. Honestly, all the previous steps are in place to help refine your intention to a laser focus. Your intention is the catalyst behind all rituals and magic. However, some things can help carry it further. For this ritual, and honestly for any of the rituals that I suggest in these series, I would suggest creating a sigil for emotional cleansing. And if you're not sure on what a sigil is, you can check out this video. It's actually not listed anywhere else on my YouTube, so you get kind of a sneak peek or behind the scenes video here. And then to put it all together, start your ritual by lighting your incense and pleasingly arranging your crystals. Maybe put the crystals around first, then light the incense. Maybe I have it backwards in how I just said it. Next, reflect on what you've already journaled. You already have a lot of information there, and the ability to stir up those old emotions is actually incredibly helpful. So when you begin to bring up those old emotions, you have this energetic charge that you can then channel into the sigil. And sigils need to be charged, and channeling all of these emotions into it is an incredibly powerful and intentional way of making it happen, right? And when you push those emotions through the sigil, not only does it kind of charge it, you can also visualize it purifying those emotions and kind of cleansing them. And some of the final thoughts, like this whole walkthrough is somewhat sparse because I'm trying to give you the tools, but not directly tell you what to do. Because in my experience, personalizing a ritual or adding your own flair and twist to it is what makes it super important. And just to recap everything, so how to make an emotional cleansing ritual: self-reflection, get clear on what you're up against and what you hope to accomplish. Healing includes some of the items that can help facilitate healing in your healing in healing your wounds. Wow, that was easy to say. 3 is intention, condense what you hope to achieve into a sigil. And then 4 would be set up your environment with healing tools, reflect on the emotions, channel their power into your sigils, and voila, that is like an emotional cleansing ritual. And the final aspect of all of this too is just remember you don't have to do this alone. I'm a trained Reiki healer. I really work with ritual regularly in my daily life, and I can help you process some of this stuff. I have a lot of free content that's out there that can help guide you through this stuff, but I also offer paid services as well. And I'd be happy to answer any direct questions that I can within reason, either in the comment section of this video, or you can always inbox me on Facebook or any of my other social media. So with that, like this video, drop a comment, follow me if you're not already, or subscribe to this video, and have a blessed day, people. Thank you so much. Peace.